Hola, hola, hola. Welcome to episode 35 of Word to Your Mama. I'm Ritzy P, and today is also Relatives '07. That is correct. The seventh installment of Relatives. What is Relatives, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Relatives, a podcast within a podcast. Relatives explores the history of when a first generation Mexican, that's me, Ritzy P, and a black girl, that's Nyysha, meet in South Bay, San Diego and become relatives. We discuss black and brown unity, hip hop, overcoming trauma, crazy movie type moments navigating life, and much, much more. Black and brown unity por vida. Please believe it. This episode we get an insider update from Trader Joe's on the latest on the onion goodness. It's called something else officially, but we call it the onion goodness. I also get into the amazing, just for jokes, it's the wack mix, halftime music mix that I made on a dual cassette player from when we did the halftime show at the Pop Warner Q Bowl. That is correct. Do we find out if it's true that only whores wear short skirts? We talk about the time that this one ex-friend of Nyysha's wore the same Benetton blouse that I wore, and we told her not to wear to the Public Enemy concert, and people were yelling that we were the group Body and Soul. Also, did you guys, that are Latinx, did you guys get something called Domingo? That was kind of like allowance, but it was called Domingo, even if it wasn't given to you on a Sunday? We get into that and so much more. But now let me get into the Patreon supporter spotlight. We have a new Patreon supporter. And yes, that is episode 33, Word to Your Mama guest, Karen Hernandez, who is a community advocate and grassroots organizer. But we met each other in the music industry. And she has become a new supporter, muchísimas gracias, a patron at the hell yeah level. At the hell yeah level. If you want to find out all the different levels, please visit patreon.com/WTYM. That's patreon.com/WTYM. There'll be a little promo about it later on in the show. But muchísimas gracias for being a guest, for being a friend, and for being a Patreon. Patreon supporter. Muchísimas gracias. And make sure to stay tuned after the relative segment. Of course, as always, is a Supernatural Bear Corner, and I have no idea what he's going to be doing. So, yeah, let's get it started. Cool, man. What are you drinking?
Mimosas. Mimosa Wednesdays, because it's my off day, my first off day. So
it's 1 o'clock on the East Coasters.
And I haven't drank in 30 days, so.
Oh, nice.
It's a little something.
The one? Is it a one and done, or are we?
This is my second one and done. I'm gonna be done after this. I had one with Yaya, and then I was like, let me just finish the bottle. And this is it. Because, you
waste
get probably...
not, want not.
Yeah. Actually, that's funny. That's who we donate to at work. It's called Waste Not One. So I hear that every day. So, yeah, cheers.
Cheers. To the... Salud. Okay. I got my water bottle. I can cheers to that.
Yeah, I should have been drinking water, but,
So you're not like an official spokesperson, but because you work there and people want to know, because it's a shortage over here. What's up with what we call in this household the onion goodness, that crispy chili oil shit? How come they said it's still
oil crunch?
Yes, we call it onion goodness. What the fuck? It's been months, and they're like, it's still not. They said it was the glass jars and
yes. So what's happening with that, and I know this firsthand because I am the section lead for grocery, which yeah, so I have to order these things. But anyone in the store should know this, but it is a glass issue, and because of COVID, some people are out of work, and those people who work in glass companies, it's a shortage. So they can't produce as fast as we want them to. So basically, we have to wait our turn in line.
Got it.
So when it comes
they need to step
around,
it up.
And that's affecting a lot of things. Packaging is affecting a lot of things. So
I bet.
It's not only that, but the glass issue was a big deal. And it was a weird thing. Coconut was a big deal.
Oh.
I don't know, for some reason, like coconut milk, coconut shreds, coconut anything was, and it said import delay. So, they were stuck up at customs somewhere. I don't know.
Man, they're killing. Like we have, like usually we just run through it, right? And then I always have a backup jar, but I haven't been able to buy backup jars. So we're like little bit.
We don't taste a little crunch.
We're just at a little bit, like we're not doing the most anymore because we don't want to run out. And
yes, it's good.
I was just there like 2 weeks, and I was like, excuse me. And she's like, still. And I was like, damn it. So if you guys don't know, what is it official name? Onion
chili crunch, chili onion crunch, I believe.
Onion chili crunch, I believe that's what it is.
Yeah,
it is so fucking good. So there, a lot of Asian cultures know this. They have the original shit, right? And the one that we love is this Japanese one, but it has MSG in it.
No bueno.
But Trader Joe's found a way to make it where it's still hella good, but no MSG.
For sure.
So that's our new go-to. And we like I said, always have at least an extra bottle on hand. We put, because when I make Japanese curry, boom.
Ooh,
like, you know
what
I'm saying?
So good, yes. I even like it with like ciabatta or French bread.
Please believe it. I make a vegetarian ramen. Put some of that shit in there.
It's so good.
When I have a lunch and all I have is a couple of things, mix match things, a brown rice with some avocado and like roasted sweet potatoes. Add some of that crunch.
Yes.
Your solo, you just got some pasta and nothing else.
Oh,
add some of that crunch.
Yes, for sure. That, and I do like angel hair pasta maybe with the crunch and like I'll cook some little cherry tomatoes and then some fresh basil.
Boom. That's the shit. Okay, so hopefully they'll catch up.
The end of, it said before the end of, the end of June. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
The end of June. I
that you receive it or it'll be shit. You know what I'm saying?
It will be orderable.
Oh, man. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we're close. Maybe, hopefully, cross fingers and toes by the end of the summer.
Yes.
We got the onion goodness.
And also with that, like, Callie gets things before we get things because, everything's out of Monrovia. So,
true. Monrovia right here.
It's going to hit you first and then I'm going to get it. So.
You need me? I'll ship you. You need me to ship just for your own personal? I'll ship you. Just give me the word.
I'll be getting mine from work,
So, so I don't know why it came up. And I was like, I got to write it down. So before I met you, I don't know if it was the timeline of junior high. Oh, wait, let me go back.
Sure, right.
So one of my nieces today, she's graduating. She graduated elementary and she's going into middle school, right? One of my nieces.
Insane.
And my niece is on Raka's side. And so I'm on this, family thread. And so her dad was like, I'm not gonna say it. My daughter's gonna, she's being promoted and she's on all this, honor roll, like all these accomplishments, right? And she's such an amazing, amazing girl. And then he was like, so she's getting promoted to middle school. She's like, for you oldies, that's junior high.
Oldies.
He said like oldies or old fogies. I was dying. I was like, we say it all the time.
That's crazy how the name just changed. Like junior high. And I'm in middle school.
And that's how you could change. And that's how you could know like someone's of a certain age bracket. You know what I'm saying?
Listen up.
So just a hot tip again, just a reminder, junior high for us was 7th to 9th grade.
Yeah, 7th, 8th, 9th. Now it's just 7th, 8th.
No, it's 6th,
7th, 8th.
6th, 7th, 8th.
Insane in high school, 9th through 12th.
Yeah.
Why do I care anyway? Because I don't have any kids in that age bracket. So guess what? I don't
But you
give a
have
damn.
nieces and nephews. You have nephews.
Well, my daughter.
You have
Well,
Supernatural Bear.
no, yes. I don't know. It's just kind of different because he's homeschooled. So I don't know. Like, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, boy, you ain't at the campus. So it's so different. You think he would want to go to campus? Like,
No, I don't.
I hope not.
If you ask him now, I don't think so, because I think the propaganda that he's been raised on is I was like, Miha, I was like, you think you got it tough with all the schoolwork and the learning that we have to do, and you're in third grade. I was like, whenever he gets to tripping a little bit, which is not that much anymore. Recently, I mean, he's been really good because he hated writing, like hated that shit. But we found this. I was kept being told since he was really young that there's this amazing teacher who's like magic. Like you could take her writing class as enrichment. And my friend, who's also our charter teacher, she was like, as soon as he's old enough, you got to put him in there because she's magic, right? But he was never the age. And then she was like, my daughter goes to regular school, but because of the pandemic, she was doing it from home, and so she could do this class. She's like, she would cry about writing 2 sentences. I'm all, that's him. He hates that shit. She was like, she did 1 semester and it's fucking magic. So I put him in that shit. It's fucking magic. He loves writing. He was bummed it was the last day. So anyways, when he, before that, we would be doing work, and when you homeschool, not pandemic homeschool, but when you homeschool, you, especially when they're younger, they can wrap up by lunchtime, be done. Like, this was before. And we'd be like, yo, if you were in regular school, you would still have about 3 more hours. Yes. And you would have to be confined to a desk and right. So the only way I think he would go, because we would let him, is if we, a lot of schools are changing, evolving. And so if there was a school that wasn't antiquated, that wasn't teaching the way people were being taught in 1950, do you know what I'm saying? Like if it was more like collaborative and blah, 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 then maybe. So, I always say we're going to homeschool until something is available that
until the wheels fall off.
You know what I mean? Until sure. It was something that we feel would be beneficial and stuff. Because he gets a lot of, now that the shit is getting, we can go in person. He's gonna be hella busy this next semester because it's in semesters, and he'll be in person in a science classroom setting 1 day a week, and he's so excited.
Nice. He's gonna make friends. He's gonna like that. He's gonna
like that. I mean, he was in Spanish 3 days a week. Nice. Like for mad hours pre-pandemic, but now he's gonna do some digital and then some in person. So he's gonna love it. But okay, so the reason why I was bringing, I don't know how, we're talking about that, and then junior high. So somehow, I don't know if we saw something. I couldn't remember what sprung it, but I was a Pop Warner cheerleader. So that was pre-U.
Yes.
So I think I was 2 years Pop Warner cheerleader, and we went to the Pop Warner Super Bowl, and I don't know if they're still called this, but it was called the Q Bowl, I believe. And I was like the choreographer, and I did the mix. Dude,
for the Pop Warner.
For the Pop Warner Super Bowls called the Q Bowl. So at the halftime, each of the teams' cheerleading squads did a dance routine.
Performance. Yes.
Yeah. And halftime or whatever in the middle of the field, and I was rolling because I remember I thought I was hot shit, and I was telling Rock, I didn't tell you I did the I choreographed it and I made the mix. I made the mix on my dual cassette player. So I think you could hear the click, clack, click, clack. And it was not smooth because I couldn't get it a smooth transition. And then the songs were, and I think I'm missing 1 or 2 songs, but the songs of this mix that we are dancing to, and I can remember some of the moves. I wish I had it on video, and I'll have to look. I might have the tape somewhere. It was, remember that one song? Come on, shake it. Come on, shake it. Right? So it was, I remember we started with that. And then it went into Vanessa Williams, The Right Stuff.
You got the right. No, that's a different Right Stuff. No, that's NSYNC.
The Right Stuff, baby.
Yes.
I don't want to. That one. And then.
That was on your mix?
Yeah, that doesn't even go. I was a junior high, bitch. I didn't know. so get this shit. So in our division, I forget what our division was, whatever our age was. And in the Q Bowl, in the Super Bowl, we played against the best team that are always the fucking best team. And I think it was Skyline. So it was the blackest of the blackest, right? And it was on their turf. So it was there.
I know.
And so there, I remember seeing people's faces like, what is happening right now? Because my mix. And then it ended with If It Isn't Love by New Edition.
So they played the mix like amongst the whole.
It was on the speakers, bitch. Like, and we were dancing, and we thought we were hot shit. And then they come and kill it, right? Like they're on afterwards because they just do one song or something, or maybe two songs mixed that actually go together.
Where's this school? Southwest. Like, we're down the street, bitch, but y'all don't know us. Hilarious.
Imagine. I gotta find it because the mix is terrible. We thought we were hot shit.
The good old days.
They're probably like in the beginning when that one song, Come On, Shake It, because that was a hot song. They're probably like, oh shit, they're about to do it. And it's like, and it goes into Vanessa Williams.
That's weak.
Embarrassing, man. I'm turning red right now just thinking about it.
Oh my God, that's funny as hell. We thought we was doing big shit back in the day.
Because no one could tell me nothing. No one could tell me nothing. I was like, I'm going to choreograph this shit, and I'm also going to make the mix. Because I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Because I got to do cassette tape shit. Clickety clack, clack, click. Oh, hilarious. Man.
I don't even think I had any performances in junior high. No, I didn't. I just remember third grade. Because I was the captain of the cheerleading squad. In third grade. Like, it was so cute.
Got pictures of that?
I might. And
oh my God, please.
Yeah, I remember we were the Tigers, so gold and blue.
Cute.
It was a mess. But I remember Eye of the Tiger.
That
was our routine. Shout out to SJA, St. Jude Academy. That shit was
off of the freeway. You can see it when you drive down the 5.
How about it's not there no more?
What?
Yeah. Well, it's there. I think the church still stands, but the school campus turned into a high school, I believe. Yeah, my homegirl was telling me. She's like, it's not like what we used to. Yeah. Everyththing's changed and gentrified, so.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Because that used to be the hood.
Oh, that's the barrio.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
The barrio, for sure.
Like, I went to school with all my Mexican peeps. Like, maybe, like, it was 4 black kids in my class, which was kind of cool. But everybody else Mexican. Everybody.
Yeah, that's real. It's heavy. So you think it's if it's gentrified, it's not all Mexican, right?
Well, I don't know if that's actually gentrified, but the areas, they're just
around it.
Everything.
Yeah. You keep moving into those areas. I remember going to a couple of funerals at that church.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I knew the area, because I was like, oh, this is hella Mexican right here.
Oh yes. Oh yes, hella Mexican.
One more thing about the Pop Warner. Do you want to support original content that supports diverse voices? Why not support Word to Your Mama? You're listening to it right now. Become a patron. Head over to patreon.com/WTYM. There are 4 patron levels to choose from, including Good Looking Out, I'm Down, Hell Yeah, and Please Believe It. Benefits include patron shoutouts, exclusive patron-only content, and so much more. Head on over to patreon.com/WTYM to take your support to the next level. Gracias. I have the proof, but I'm like one knee down and one knee up, so you can't tell the full length of the ridiculousness. But so when you're at that time when you're pop Warner cheerleader, you know, they give you the colors, like these are colors, but then you have to get your shirt made. You buy the shirt, but you had to get your skirt made.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we went, my mom, I don't know, she knew this one lady. She was like Chinese or Japanese, but Mexican, right?
Right.
And
so that means she was Korean.
Right, maybe, probably.
Yes.
And so we went to her house, and, you know, it was awesome to see someone Asian speaking like crazy fluent Spanish, right? You know, so my mom and her are talking, and we're like, oh, you know, she's a cheerleader. She needs a skirt. I want it to be this long. This bitch told my mom in Spanish, she was like, oh, no. It has to be longer because only whores wear skirts.
What?
Girl.
Lady, I'm 10.
Bitch.
Oh my
You know how much fun I got so like based on because my skirt was long as fuck.
Wait, just the fact that you just said based.
I was trying to bring it back to those times.
Girl, based. That's hilarious because I used to say that shit all the time.
All the time.
Oh, you basing? Oh, you basing? Okay.
Oh, he based on you.
Oh man, I have forgot about that word till just now.
Based.
That is funny.
Yeah, and so I had posted my cheerleading picture maybe a couple of months ago, and then so my your herd show fools, we text every day. So then he took a screenshot of it and he sent it to me just to base, right? And I was like, and he was like, oh, he showed me like a combo he had with his ex-girlfriend who's still friends with. And she's like, wow, she doesn't age. She looks the same. She goes, and then I started telling the fellas the story about, you know, why my shit is long as fuck. And he's like, that's funny. Cause she was like, I wish her skirt was a little shorter though. It's supposed to be, you know, you're in junior high.
Cheerleader.
It's a cheerleader. It's like a little mini skirt situation.
Yes. And you have your little things underneath.
I had a pencil.
Not the pencil skirt.
I had pencil length.
Anklets. Girl.
You don't even understand. If I had a camera to show my face when I heard them discussing, and I was like, oh, that's fine. She can have her opinions, but we're paying her. So I'm going to get what.
Oh
no, my mom was like,
goodness.
Es verdad. Like, that's true. And I was like, nah, what are you doing?
She fell for it.
She got guilty. God. She got shamed.
I don't want my daughter to be a hoe. She ain't no whore.
She was like, no one's calling my daughter a whore.
Oh, bruh. Oh.
So yeah, I'll post that picture. But yeah, just know when you see that picture, be like, yeah, that's a little fucking long. It's like
for a cheerleader.
You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing bloomers, so I should be able to. No,
you ain't jump.
You never saw my bloomers. Never.
You saw my socks.
You barely saw my knees.
That shit's comedy. Oh my God. I cannot even believe this. You have to roll down socks? For those? Remember we used to roll down our socks?
Yeah. I don't remember. I have to look at because I don't know if I had those or if we had the little booties with the little pom-poms.
Oh, I love those. I want some now.
I want some now.
I want some. I was just
for the
talking
summer,
about
for
you
the summer.
You know where they sell them? Swap meet.
Damn it.
Swap meet. That's where you get them. Or in your case, well, no. I was gonna say sloths and swap meet, but
But I'm in the desert.
Yeah,
there has to be a swap meet out here, but it's hot as fuck. Nah.
Yes. Oh, I know where.
Where?
Amazon. Everybody, Amazon. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna look for some out here. I'm sure because we have a few little swap meets out here.
Okay, and let me know if you find some, and then I'll let you know if I.
They call them flea markets here.
Ugh.
Nah. I know it sounds dirty.
It does. I don't want no fleas. Pesty fleas.
But you know that's the originated from, right? Yeah, I'm like, flea market. Ugh. Yeah. Nah, swap meets. I want that chimichanga burrito that they fried. Baby, that used to be the bomb, going to the swap meet for the food. That's all I'm
for the
going
food.
For. Yes, for the
I used to go for the food, the mixtapes, the Bogart pants, and the jelly shoes and bags,
the
and
white tees.
And the buttons, because I was button crazy. I still have some of my buttons, like Michael Jackson, Prince.
Oh, buttons. Okay, yes.
Like the little buttons of all your favorite bands and stuff.
Swap
like,
meet was bomb.
It was good. You get it was like a whole event in a day. You go, you see your friends, you buy some shit, some music, get some good food, get your walk on.
Man, swap meet was the shit. You could come out $20, you have a lot of shit.
For $20, you had 3 looks.
3. Man, oh, you want 3 t-shirts? Okay, 3 t-shirts, $6.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. You can go get socks, all kinds of shit.
Get the fake Esprit bags.
Esprit for sure. For sure.
Oh, back in the day. Remember we used to go to TJ for the Guess and Esprit and tragic times. Like we were doing the most for looks.
We didn't have that much money, so we had to figure other ways. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
On Revolution, that was the shit.
And it wasn't until later, till high school, and after high school, that I really got into thrifting. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I love thrifting.
Yes,
that was my shit.
But we loved Horton Plaza too.
We did. We rarely bought anything. Oh, except
food. Oh, we bought our shirt. Our shirt from Benetton.
Fucking Yolanda. I'm still bitter.
Fuck that bitch. Shout out to you, bitch. Can't stand that hoe. Let me tell you. She's such a hater. But we ain't even gonna get into that right now.
So wait, did we already talk about her in the blouse on this show?
How she's a biter. She was always a follower. Yes. She is a follower because she didn't have no damn personality. She didn't have nothing. And still, I don't even know about to this day, but since the last time I talked to her punk ass about, I don't know, 15 years ago, maybe more. She's whack.
Still whack.
She's whack. And I'll tell her on sight to her face, you're whack, ho. Yeah, she's whack. Yeah, she stopped being cool with me and her homegirl, which is my homegirl, because of sexual preference. Okay, but I ain't gonna put your business in the streets. Trash ass. Okay.
So we already talked about her. I told her specifically not to wear that fucking blouse.
And that then she copied buying like we bought.
Yeah. And then we go to the public
concert.
And that bitch wears it.
She showed up to my house with the shirt on.
And so her and I have the same fucking shirt on. The same exact Benetton shirt on. I'm so upset because like it just happened yesterday. So we roll. It was a Public Enemy, afros.
That concert.
It was like a dope, like I had that shirt that is in the promo shot. That's the shirt I got from there. Oh. But we are rolling around at the San Diego Sports Arena, and this bitch wore the same shirt.
Yes, but you have to explain the dynamic of her. So basically, it's like you and I were like besties, but she's a friend on the side. But she wants to be more, but we're not letting her be.
No, because she's not worthy. She's not worthy.
She was just.
And so she comes. I told her. Do not wear that shirt.
You did, because you saw her buy it, and you're like, oh, this is what I'm wearing to the concert. Don't wear it.
So this bitch wears it, and there's nothing I can do. So then it was the housing time, right? So you're wearing
don't house me. Don't house me.
You in my house now.
Hey, that's it. Yes, those times.
It was house time. So the shirt was a flowery shirt. Remember those times? Flowery shirt from Benetton. We got on sale. It was my first time actually buying something from the fucking Benetton store. Yes, like actual Benetton. It was on sale. But I don't care. It's still in vogue, like it's still in style, has a little flowers. It was like black with like little, I wore the shit out of the shirt. And then we were wearing the baggy jeans, and then we had the bitch kicker shoes.
Yes.
From Berlin Wall.
I remember I had my one jeans, the Betty Boops.
Oh yeah, you love those boots.
Those are so cute.
So we're wearing it. So then she comes up with the shirt with the baggy jeans and the black shoes, and I'm wearing the shirt with the baggy jeans and the black shoes. And so we're walking around the concert, and then someone goes, "Hey, there's Body and Soul." And if you guys know your hip hop history, Body and Soul is a hip hop group existing of two black girls. And one was light. So I guess they thought I was the light one.
Oh my goodness. Oh God.
They thought we were Body and Soul.
Hilarious.
I was mad. I was upset.
She definitely violated girl
so
code.
many rules. So many rules.
Girl, we didn't even really like you. We feel sorry for your ass.
Woo. So
yes. Yeah. Let me take a sip to that.
So the other day, the supernatural, yesterday, because Tuesdays is basura days. He has to go get the trash. It's trash days on Wednesdays. He has to pick up the trash. So he was saying something like, oh, he's like, but I don't get allowance I don't get paid for doing the chores. And me and Rocco look at each other, we're like, yeah, you do. I was like, you get paid. You get paid by living. You get paid by having shelter. And we were dying. So then I was thinking, like, I didn't get allowance. Did you get allowance?
I did. Yes.
How much did you get? And how old are you?
Let's see. So started off I don't know when it started really, but kind of young. Because remember, we used to have book fairs. Mm-hmm. So I know I was in private school. We had the book fairs, so I would do certain things for allowance. And I also, my brother Donnie, all my brothers, they're older. Brothers and sisters are older from the Hall family. And so Donnie, he's the oldest, so he had a job. So he asked if I wanted to make his lunch every week. So I would make his lunch. So I got that money. So I had that money.
Entrepreneurial shit.
Yes. And I can't really remember when I was younger about allowance from my mom, but I would just ask for certain things. Okay. And she'll give me $5, $10, whatever. For the book fair, remember you had the paper you filled out. Take the little slip back, get your books. Then I get to maybe junior high, a.k.a. middle school. When I'm there, I then even when I went to Southwest Junior, I got, I don't remember, a certain amount, maybe $10 a week.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. Because remember, we had to buy the chips with the cheese. And we had. So, yeah, I did get allowance. But I did shit. My mom used to be like, oh, if you want to go somewhere on Saturday, well, you better get it popping.
Yeah.
So I would do I got smart. I'll do all my shit Friday night. So I could utilize most of my time. Oh, 9 o'clock? Oh, where we at? Boom.
Yeah, because I already did my shit. Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I learned early. Like, I wasn't a slacker. I just learned early on how it was to do and get what I want. Just do it.
Like, so, you knew, like, I got to do this shit, so why not do it early?
Just do it.
Get it done. And stop procrastinating and get it done. And then you realized early your time. Like, I get it done early. So then Saturday, like you said, 9 o'clock, let's roll out and be in these streets. Because
instead of, I'm waking up and then here it is 1 o'clock because I already finished. Like, I'm not going to take all day Saturday to do my shit when I could just do it Friday.
Exactly.
Yeah. So time management has been very, very important to me since youth.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to instill in the Supernatural Bear. I'm just like, I was like, I go, you're older, so as you get older, more responsibility. I was like, and you have to figure out, you can only do this for yourself. Time management. I was like, because it's going to help you in all facets of your life.
So important. Yeah,
School,
and I hate when people waste my time.
Your own shit, like I hate that shit too.
It's valuable. It's so valuable.
And it's priceless. It's priceless.
Yeah. I will cut your ass off if you fuck with my time.
Yeah.
It's a few things that you don't fuck with. And time is one of them for me.
Yeah. And that's why I instilled him. I was like, what do we say about being on time? He's like, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. I was like, exactly. Sure. Exactly. Good job, I didn't get allowance, but my abuelitos, my grandma, my grandpa, it's a Mexican thing, and I will need to find out where it stems from, but it's called Domingo. So it's called Sunday. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, but I wouldn't necessarily get it on Sunday. And they would be like, she would be like secret. She's like, she would be like in Spanish. She'd be like, come here. She's like, she gets my hand and she like sneaks it in, and it'll be like, maybe
$2,
like it'd be dollar, what are coins?
The coin, like dollar, like the golden coin or silver dollar,
and stuff like that, and maybe some quarters or whatever she had, and she would wrap it up in a paper towel, put rubber bands on it, and she'd be like, ten mija. Tu domingo, and I'm like, oh, gracias, abuelita. Da, da, da. So that's what I'd get. So it'll be like just a little something, super cute. But I think that's like a whole Mexican thing. But it's interesting. Like,
well, it's
maybe they give it to you for church.
I think it's a grandma thing, but I don't know if it's. Yeah, I don't. Maybe for that part, it could be.
Because it's called Domingo. Maybe they gave it to you on Sunday so that you can give to the church or something. Like maybe that's where it stems from.
Money to the church, baby. I need to buy some ice creams and now later.
I mean, I never had. We stopped going to church, but she would give it to me, and it was called Domingo, but it wasn't always on Domingo. Yeah, it was cute. It'd be like, here, then it'll be all secret. Yeah. Like it'll be nobody in the house. It'll just be us. She'd be like,
still whispering.
Yeah, she'd be like, I'm like, okay.
That's my grandma. She'd be like, because my grandma called me Nana, so she'd be like, Nana, here, don't tell nobody. But I think she did everyone like that.
Yeah, exactly. She tried to make you feel special, but you weren't that special.
Yes, don't tell nobody. So yeah, good shit. Like $3. Thank you.
Yeah, something. It's nice. It's a thought. It's a thought that counts.
Too cute.
Okay, so anyways, we still haven't gotten to high school, but we will get into high school next one.
Facts. For real, y'all. For sure. We just get caught up and just talking about whatever. So that's the fun part of it. So yeah, we'll get in high school. Where are we now? We're junior high.
We just finished, and then we're going our separate ways. So you're going to, and we said it last time.
Chula
so
Vista.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
But yeah, I just all the shit came up, and I was like, I gotta tell Nyysha because that's comedy. If in the winter, I'm supposed to go through my storage because I want to purge, and if I find that tape,
please bring it to the forefront.
That would be amazing. So you could hear my wack mix.
Like this girl. Yeah, I'm so ready for the high school times because we have fun times. I have fun times in high school, and I always have to remember that the first year you didn't go with me, but also be like, damn, does she remember this part or that part? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that'll be good to like clarify all that shit. So we'll do that next time.
I gotta find some names and remember some people. Yeah, we need to have, where are girls at? Where Joey and Martha? Because remember we used to hang out with older kids, so I think they will clarify some of the times too.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we'll get them on. I feel like the first episode has to be just us talking about our experience, and then they can be on the next episode to clarify shit and be like, I saw Nyysha looking all scared, walking around, just like I don't know.
You was looking scared. No, and I was in there, baby. I was in there. Yeah, high school was different though. It was cool.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Wait, did you have classes like in the performing arts?
I had chorus, and I had art.
Oh yeah, you did have art. I'm just mad that I didn't get into more of the performing arts side.
I know we talked about this a couple episodes ago.
What we could have done?
Yeah, I remember I was just going through so much, but because that's when my mom was diagnosed cancer. But I remember if I wasn't going through all that shit, I probably would have maybe auditioned for a musical.
Like we even had video class. I remember going. That's insane. Back in the day, we had I went in a class. Remember, I used to be a not a teacher's aide, but office aide, and I would go to classes. You know how you loved it because you could just deliver notes and stuff to different classes. And I would go. I was like, I never knew we had a video class until I went. I was like, what is this? It was a whole news set.
Nice.
On our campus. And I didn't realize that shit till I think I was in 12th grade. It was weird. It was crazy. Our school was pretty dope. Chula Vista High. Oh, sorry.
Mic down. It's Chula Vista School of Creative and Performing Arts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I never knew how, it's a pretty good school. But I didn't take advantage of that.
Oh, yeah. But it is what it is. All right then, Relly.
It's been real.
Until next timers.
I like your bun.
Thanks. Staying competitive in these dynamic times means having the right technology at work for your small or medium-sized business. Whether your goal is to grow, downsize, or modernize, Panoply BPO provides the right combination of tools, support, and affordability necessary to make it a reality. Visit panoplybpo.com. That's PANOPLYBPO.com to schedule your no-obligation consultation today. Mention WTYM and get your 13th month of service for free. PanoplyBPO.com. There is a better way. And now, introducing
the Supernatural Bear Corner. Supernatural Bear. Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Father's Day, or when you're listening to this, probably happy late Father's Day to all you papas over there. And I just want to say, yo, happy Father's Day and stuff like that. Hope you enjoyed the episode about onion goodness, allowance, and more stuff like that. This has been the SMB.
Boom. Shooby-doo. Yeah. There it is. Episode 35. Relatives 07. Good timers as always. Also, Supernatural Bear giving the shout outs to those that are fathers that are doing what they should be doing. Please believe it. Also, I just want to let you know that we are going to be taking a mini break, but if you follow us on the socials, you'll see that we'll have new little snippets of all previous episodes so you get a little taste and maybe it will tickle your fancy and you'll go and listen to those episodes. Also, I believe next week or the week after, I can't remember the days right now, we're going to be re-dropping the episode, let me see here, the episode 23 with Joseph Jasbo Patel. He's a film and TV producer and director, an old friend, a good friend, and he's also the producer of Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised, the documentary that is Questlove's directorial debut. Jasbo's a producer on it. We talk about it during that episode. I was lucky enough to see it at the Sundance Film Festival, where won the Grand Jury Prize and the Audience Award at the 2021 Sundance Film Awards. So we'll be releasing that because the movie is officially coming out July 2nd, but some places are already showing it. Some places outdoors. I know LA showing it early. So get your tickets. Take your entire family to go see this because you're going to be like, what? I didn't even know that happened. Something like that happened? Crazy. So definitely we're going to be doing that. So leave a review, guys. Tell your peeps, tell your friends, spread the word. And I hope you guys are having good times, staying safe, and, don't be assholes out there. We reap. Word to Your Mama is owned and produced by Ritzy P. Intro beat produced by Nico Beats. Relatives intro produced by Howie T. For more information on the podcast, go to wordtoyourmama.com. And as always, Word to Your Mama is brought to you by ritzyperiwinkle.com and panoplybpo.com.